What's going on, trash cans? Welcome back in to our wonderful Monday stream after a fantastic, trash-tastic weekend of vending. Some new highs with 42,000 views on our channel yesterday. We are up with some Mega Evolutions product from Target. What is up, Roadkill? How are you doing this fantastic Monday? So what do we have with you? If you saw in the thumbnail, we have 2 3-packs. We have 4 of the individual blisters with promos. Then we have 2 sleeved blister packs. So this is what we're going to be opening. We're just going to take our time and just go line by line and see what we get inside. Because apparently, rumor has it, is that the Target sealed product like this hits harder than anything else. I appreciate that. So something that I was considering was this weekend we're going to be in Chantilly, Virginia. And I was wondering if a really cool thing we could do potentially is at the end of the stream, we hit a certain number of goals, like let's say likes on a stream, for example, we'll go buy a pack and we'll actually open it at the end of the stream. And I think it's a really cool concept, but I don't know what would be where we should start. Speaking of starting, what should we start with? Do we start with the 3-pack? Do we start with the sleeved? Or do we start with the promo blisters? What are we starting with this fantastic evening? What are we feeling? Going for the gold something, to be honest with you. But we've had 2 people from our community pull it. Sleeves. Sleeved blisters it is. Going with pack number 1. We have the Mega Evolution sleeved blister. Let us see what beautiful things lie inside. But apparently, so these are $6 with tax from Target, and then the MSRP on these are like 10, I think, for the sleeved blisters. I know that scalping is super difficult, but we were actually fortunate to get all these from Target. Now, mind you that our Target is a limit 2 per person, so we got our maximum quantity for each product, and then we actually went to a different Target to get 2 more. So, we're looking at sleeved blister number 1. Let us see what beautiful things we have inside. And see if Target cards, sleeved blisters, hit better. So pack number 1, we're starting off with a Vulpix, a Tinkaton, a Seedot, a Tyrogue, Stone Joiner, Forest of Vitality, Volcanion. We have a reverse Shroodle, the reverse Inteleon, and we did get a hit. I mean, it's an EX, but hit's a hit, right? So hit number 1, we have the Mega Kangaskhan EX. Absolutely beautiful. Not a big hit, but a hit is a hit. But yeah, so what are our thoughts on, so let's say, for example, so on Sunday we got 220 likes on our stream. If we get, let's say, 300 on Friday, 300 likes, and we'll buy a, I don't know, booster pack of some variety. We can do prismatic, we can do older, and what are we thinking about that? The artwork is really cool, don't get me wrong. I actually don't like the reverse hollows on the card. I think the reverse hollows actually are just kind of dookie when it comes to like card design. There's really nothing special. It's like kind of shiny, kind of not. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of like underwhelming in my opinion. All right, we have pack number 2 of our sleeved blister. So this is what our friends Brandon and Jordan opened their gold Mega Lucario or Mega Gardevoir out of. So we were hoping to do the same. I agree. I actually like the reverse hollow on the XY energies. That foiling I think was highly undervalued, in my opinion. So yeah. Let us see. Let us see. All right. Pack number 2. We have Grevard, Sandshrew. Maybe instead of buying a pack, we give something away. What do we think about that? Do we give something away for the number of likes? Spearow, Magneton, Stone Journer, Lily's Determination. We have Celebi. Like maybe get a slab and give the slab away. That's an idea. Do that instead of like opening a pack. What's up, Fairlight? I appreciate that. Fairlight, if you could win something for hitting like a light goal on a stream, would we want a pack? Would we want a slab? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? Sandshrew. Oh, we did get an illustration. I'll be damned. All right. Target packs do hit better. So we have the Mega Kangaskhan. All right. Let's get a Who's That Pokemon going in the chat. Slab for sure. 2 votes on the slab. But right now, we got ourselves a hit. Who's that Pokemon in our far corner? We have 3, 2, 1. The Yoink Inteleon illustration rare. That is gorgeous. I'll be damned. That is beautiful. All right, so I guess we are correct in the magnesium that the target packs just hit different. You have me sold. Target packs hit different. So we're 2 for 2 on the hits. We get the Inteleon illustration rare and the Mega Kangaskhan EX as our 2 hits. So now we have 3 Larvitar. So I'm sorry, we have 2 Larvitar. We have a Lycanroc, and then we have a Wailmer promo. So we're gonna start with the Rockruff and Lycanroc sleeve blister with the token, the Lycanroc token. Yes, I believe it's a Lycanroc token. Gonna see how this treats us. So slab idea. So if we got 200, do you still do the jokes? No. We actually ran out of jokes, and then we started like recycling the jokes. So we haven't done the jokes in a couple months actually. But yeah, I mean, I could bring dad jokes back if that was something that we wanted to do. I do know that I posted a little change in maneuver on in the Discord. You got one for me? All right, what you got? Hit me. And we're waiting. What's your joke? Damn. Slow typer much? Bueller. What do you tell a... What? Is this appropriate for a YouTube channel? Don't get me in trouble. I feel like you want to get me in trouble. Oh, come on now. That's messed up. Gonna get me in trouble here on YouTube saying that kind of stuff. You know better than that. It's kind of funny. All right, we have Sleep Blister number 3. I feel like you are. So how many likes should we shoot for to give away a slab is the real question. What's the goal? Heliolisk, Nincada, Corfish, Thero. We got 220 last string. You might get banned for not laughing. You and Adam are very much alike. Kadabra, Fighting Gong, Houndstone, Reverse Clauncher, Reverse Pyroar, and the Xerneas. Kind of upset that they didn't hollow the energies. For 350 likes, and then give away a slab at the end of the stream. I could do that. Then have like a massive giveaway at the end of the stream. That might be like a long time. I would need to know how to. What I could do is do comments. So if they wanted to enter, comment it, and then after the stream's over, put everybody's name in that, and then like do a giveaway, and then just announce it that way. So I could do that. Where they actually have to comment on the video versus interesting. I don't even figure out how to do that. Because it would be hard to track while we're live streaming, especially because we'll be like vending at the same time. It would have to be like at the conclusion. $350 likes. Unless somebody else has a better idea. Way to track it, maybe. All right. Pack number 2 of our promo sealed list. Well, yeah, it's just that we're doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday vending. So it's like, how do we do that? You know what I mean? Like, how do we keep track of people that entered? Because I won't be able to like write people's names down or anything. So, and then the only other way that I could track it is if they like go, yeah. So like, maybe, yeah, even if I did that, if I have like 400 people comment across 3 days, I have to come up with something. Just trying to figure out how to judge that. Roltz, Makuhita, Thievul, Young Goose, Powerade, Forest of Vitality, Executor. Oh, no. I actually have a lot of fun with it. I have a lot of fun doing it, so. And the show is our first, like, big show that we're ever doing. By big show, I mean, like, 3-day in an expo center show that we've ever been a part of. We have a Clauncher, Delibird, and a Kyogre. Poop. We started off strong, and now we're just whiffing. Yeah, like the like what would be the slab part isn't the issue. It's how to accomplish the goal, right? Like how do I track? Because having somebody sit there trying to track who enters and who doesn't. Because I also want to be able to reward the people that are part of the channel versus that are just there for the giveaway. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just give it away to somebody random that hasn't been a part of the channel. Like I want somebody that's interactive to be rewarded for like being there. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Because I know like a lot of people like shark giveaways and then they just won't stick around. So I just don't want that to happen. I just don't think that's fair to the people that have been supporting the channel for a while. Maybe do like a members only giveaway. If we get to 1,000, if we get to like a certain number of likes, we can do a members only giveaway because I can track that, right? Like 300 likes member giveaway. And then like basic membership gets you 1 entry, and then advanced membership gets you 2 entries. That's not bad. I think I can do that. I think that's doable. All right, blister number 3. Doink. I'll leave the slab as a surprise though. Like, you know what I mean? We have Sad Puppy, Abra, Makuhita, Hero, Boss's Orders, Frostmoth. Yeah, I think the member giveaway for the likes will be the goal. You know, you can, because then if you become a member, you can enter the giveaway, and that'll be the requirement. Reverse Fighting Gong, Reverse Energy Switch, and a Vettel. Boop. We'll just do that. Yeah. Do the members. Yeah, that'll be good. So, in order to win, you have to be a member, all members, so I can track the active memberships to the channel. We'll get an entry, and then advanced entry gets you 2 entries, or advanced membership gets you 2 entries to it. And if we get 350 likes, we'll give a slab away. Or we can give 2 slabs away. We'll do a lower end one for somebody random, and then we'll do a higher end one for membership. We can do that. I think that would be better. Then we just have to figure out how to track the entries. I don't know if I can see active subscriptions to the channel either. Roadkill, you're being of no help right now. Just listening to me ramble. Just listening to me ramble. Alright, we're on blister pack number 4. So, first 2 packs, we got a Mega Kangaskhan and we got an Inteleon. Now we're on pack number 4 and we've got Absolute Dookie after. So, let's see if we can maintain our hits. Delibird, Toxicroak, Seedot, Ralts, Centiskorch, Stone Joiner, Lily's Determination, the Chase Uncommon, so still a great pull. Reverse Risky Ruins, Reverse Reboot, and another Magnesium. Yes, I know that's not the actual name. Alright, so members giveaway for the likes. Non-member giveaway. Create a way to... We're going to open this one first, by the way. Side up, I'm a little sick. I'm going to crack this bad Larry open and do that. So we have Psyduck promo and 3 packs. Uno, dos, tres. Pacos. This Psyduck promo is pretty cool. Ooh, there's a swirl right there. Small nick in the top left corner. The bottom right corner. I don't know if this would grade to 10. Centering looks to be a touch off too. I know this promo would grade and probably come back and be like $200. Knowing how people value promos in present day collecting. That's really sick though. I like the Cosmos hollow foil over it. That swirl right there. It's pretty cool. Let's see how the other one is, because this one's kind of shifted to the left. All right, pack number 1 out of our triple blister pack. Let us see, let us see, let us see. All right, we got a Makuhita, Evil, Yungoos, Tangela, Senti Scorch, Stone Joiner, another Lily's Determination. That is number 3. Like, very playable card. So we like getting those. Reverse Tinkatuff. Reverse Spearow. And a Kyogre. Maybe they should put in like the hyper rare energies and bring those back as like it's you have the Gardevoir pack number 2. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be officially giving away a couple saps this weekend, I think. Set some light goals on the stream, and if we can smash it, we can smash it, and then go from there. If we get something crazy, we'll do something crazy. Like, if we get 1,000 likes, like across, I don't know, like or 1,200 likes across 3 days, then we'll do something stupid crazy on Sunday. Knackley. Go buy like a heavy base set unlimited pack or something like that and open it. Mantine. Pachirisu. Grevard. Iron Defender. Wrong stack. We have a Spiritomb. Gumshoes. Reverse Clauncher. Reverse Beware. And another Magnium. We've got 3 of those and 3 Lily's Determination. Both very playable cards in modern format, by the way. All right. Last pack from our first triple blister. We have 1 more triple blister after this. Market for these, I think, is like $25, $30, one of the two. Could be wrong. Yeah, if we can do like some astronomical number of likes across all 3 days, right? Then, and we'll put that in the thumbnails too. So, if we get over 350 likes on one of our streams, be it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we'll give 2 slabs away. We'll have to find a way to enter, but like one slab will be for members, one slab will be for non-members, so we can give a better reward for people that are part of the channel, and then do that. So we have a Score Bunny, Young Goose, Rare Candy, SQ, Houndstone, Senti Scorch, another Powerade, Reverse Houndstone, Reverse Ninjask, and a Xerneas. Well, that was massively underwhelming. I do, yeah. Yeah, we definitely get a lot more views with a short format. It's just for like opening stuff, because our streams relatively are pretty short. I feel like this is a more interactive where we can sit down and have a better conversation and more personal relationship than when we do the shorts form. And like, there's more room, for me, because I'm a larger person. So, like for the live shows, I like the shorts format because it just captures the table. You know what I mean? But I mean, we've gotten over the last 2 days, we've gotten 300 plus followers. So yeah. So like what I'm assuming that's going to transition is that as we continue to grow and our brand continues to grow and stuff like that, that that was a really clean copy. That they'll translate to better, more views in these streams, especially like with shows being in our local area and customers wanting to see like what inventory we have. Like on Wednesday when we do the inventory, and then we just put up our in our Discord that I know that a lot of people don't really play Magic in our community. So if they wanted to do like a value collection, we're on Tuesdays. So yeah, they are good to watch, and a lot of people just like to see the interactions and that kind of stuff. So at some point or another, we'll translate that. But I do like, to be honest, I like the shorts format better because it just captures the table in you versus the wide format where it captures a lot more. Like it just focuses what people are looking for, and they can just stop in for a little bit, say hi, and see what's going on. There's a couple people that came to the show on Sunday specifically because they ran into us on YouTube, which was pretty cool. But just kind of like doing it like that. But what do you think about the giveaway idea, Fairlight, for members and non-members? Do a smaller slab for non-members and then bigger slab for members, and then if we do a culmination event on Sunday, like if we get an astronomical number of likes and views, we do something crazy like go buy an expensive pack of something and open it. Should we do one for members and then one for non-members, or should it just be one slab across the board? Because I do want to reward the people that have been here consistently, like you and Nico and Corona and all the other people, Haunter, that have been a part of the stream. You know what I mean? At the subscriptions, I at least, or the members, I can at least see. You know what I mean? It's hard. I would have to figure out how to do the non-members. What's up, personal? Oh, we're just we're opening up our last 3-pack and just kind of deciding like how to run a potential giveaway this weekend that we're going to be doing. So doing some light goals for our vending live stream and kind of figuring out what the right move is. What's up, Shaker? It is, but you know, if it's a gift, then there's no taxes. You know what I mean? So that was kind of like my thoughts on it. Um, but yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of people that are actually like from Australia, because I know that there's you, and we had several other people on, like Mikey come in. Um, which again, like I wouldn't be opposed to figuring out a way to get you guys a slab sent out to you guys. So I think that'd be pretty cool. But you know, still, because even then, I know one of your biggest issues is like product, but product I think has a lot more potential to get stolen versus a slab, in my opinion. I don't know. All right. Pack number 1 out of our last 3-pack blister. Kind of like the idea of doing, like, if we can get like a cumulative number of likes across all 3 days, that we could do something big, you know, like, and do the giveaway, like open up like a really crazy, wouldn't say like really crazy pack, but open up like a sun and moon pack, and do that live, like as the culminating event on Sunday. Clauncher, Pachirisu, so it's like the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? Or we can do it, we can get the pack and then open it Monday as part of like Monday stream, you know, and then like combine the giveaway with the pack opening, so we can announce the giveaway winner on Monday. So we have time to like figure out who it is. Chikorita, Chikorita, Shiftry, Boss's Orders, Stone Journer. Got like 6 of those today. Personal, what do you think? What would be you know, like get, so our main goal is if we can get 350 likes on Friday's stream, we will do a giveaway. And then if we can get a cumulative across the board, like 1,200 likes, we'll open up like a crazy pack and do it live. I do want to do that. That much I do want to do. But I also want to reward the people that like took part in the adventure. So giving away like a slab to subscribers and then a slab to members would be the goal. Reverse Chiyu, Reverse Inteleon, and another Kyogre. I think our 4th one. All right, pack number 2 right here. Yeah, and like the hard part about the giveaway would be the we're live streaming Saturday, and Sunday for the live shows. So it's our first 3-day show, and we're taking part in like the show's like inaugural introduction to TCG area as well, which will be pretty cool because they haven't done a designated TCG section before. So we'll be part of that, and we're actually like one of the end caps on the tables. So more so just trying to think about what would be the ideal situation for like new people. So because I mean, if we could do something crazy in the number of likes and like interactions, then I would definitely like get something like in correlation. So yeah, it'll be a cool, I'm nervous, but it's gonna be really cool. And if you guys come out on Wednesday, I actually have a bunch of new inventory that we got specifically, like we prepped really, really hard for Chantilly. Um, because again, it's our first big show, so we definitely want to put on like a really good presentation and like kind of establish ourselves as a well-rounded vendor in regards to product presentation. So I got a lot of good stuff on Saturday and then some bigger slabs on Sunday. So like last Wednesday, you know, we brought in and went over like about $3,000 worth of product. We're probably going to be looking at closer to like 4 or 5 this weekend, like, or this Wednesday. So just kind of like going through, because I mean we picked up a really big slab. We did get rid of some slabs. We got some new slabs in. We got a lot of good raw, very clean raw inventory in that we got and picked up. So that part will be good for the show. I mean, we do only have an 8-foot table, which is fine, right? But presentation wise, it'll be 2 raw cases and a slab case. So you'll kind of see that from the presentation. Okay, have a pack opening on Saturday, and if you get enough likes, then run a giveaway on Sunday. Okay, so set like the threshold for the pack opening for Saturday, and then do the giveaway on Sunday. Okay, that'd be interesting. I could do that. And then for the giveaway, would it be like throughout the entire stream, whoever like is interested in entering the giveaway, they can comment, and then I can respond to the comment that they won? Or how would that, just trying to bridge that gap, you know what I mean? That wants to get into the giveaway, subscribe and comment giveaway on that last live video's comment after it's over. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. That's smart. And then run the giveaway on Sunday. So Saturday. Oh, so run the giveaway Sunday and then announce the winner on Monday. Did I understand that correctly? Sand Slash. Execute. Gimme Ghoul. Thievel. Stone Jorner. Another Lily's Determination. That's a whole playset. Makes sense. No, you're right. You're definitely right. I do want to reward the people that have been like with me for a while too. So that's why I was thinking I could do like 2 different levels. You know, the people that just subscribe and comment will do that. And then if they subscribe, comment, and become a channel member, then they get into the second giveaway. So I can give back to those people as well. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on that? Celebi. Reverse Riolu. Reverse Pokemon Center Lady. Be safe, Fairlight. I appreciate you stopping in, man. And I'll look forward to seeing you throughout our shows the rest of the week. And a Hariyama. I appreciate you. Although we only have one left. Be a 2-part street. Part 1, day 1 would be the pack opening, and part 2, day 2 would be the giveaway. Okay. Yeah, I could. That's manageable for sure. Smart. Giveaway, subscribe, and comment giveaway on the last live video. Comments after it's over. Okay. Be a part 2 stream. Yeah. So do Saturday and Sunday and just see how Friday goes, because Friday we're doing live stream too on Friday. But I just dropped the pack. Hope there wasn't anything expensive in here. Some last pack magic in me. Yeah. Right, heart in the cards. Yeah, run an item for each party subscriber and members. That makes sense. Okay, cool. I can do that. I'll add it to the thumbnails. And we'll run it Saturday, and then pack opening Saturday if we hit our light goal. We'll do that live, and then Sunday giveaway. I like it. Thank you so much for the help. It really means a lot, man. Thank you. Spiro. Onyx. Snom. Magnemite, Latios, Repel. What's up, Loxley? Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you doing? Ninjask. We were brainstorming giveaway idea for this weekend. Toxicroak, reverse. Kadabra, reverse. And another Magnium. We've got 4 of these. That's crazy. Well, all in all, we got 4 Final Fantasy collectors for 99 each, and then that's crazy. That's crazy good, bro. Good shit. That's awesome. Oh, you're just on fire. I need some of that action because all we got was the Mega Kangaskhan and the Inteleon. He didn't get anything after that. So, I mean, we started off strong. The sleeve blisters definitely hit better than the other stuff. So, sleeve blisters stay true. Dude, that's crazy, man. You had crazy openings, and I was out there running around having some new heights on the stream. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. Congratulations. So what are you gonna do with all that stuff, or did you already sell it? You talking about for I appreciate that, man. Are you talking about the Magic set or Pokemon set? Just kind of see where the market goes. Um, so my concern with Mega Evolutions is that it's going to set a price standard that's going to be so high for Phantasmal Flames when it comes out that we're just going to be left either we're not going to be able to afford to purchase it and the price is going to be too high, and that's just going to drive people away. Because it's like, even with the quantity of products still being quote available on the shelves, like I know that there's some Walmarts that are selling blister packs for $8.49, right? And if you remember back like when we were kids, booster packs were $3.99, $4.99 back at Toys R Us and stuff like that. So it essentially like doubled in value, and I don't want to see this set the price so high for Phantasmal Flames that the carpet's going to get pulled out from underneath it and it's just going to collapse on itself. That would be the unfortunate thing for me. But like overall, there's a lot of hype around the gold cards, and there's a lot of like expensive drive behind them. Because I mean, like what is the gold? Because I know that the Mega Gardevoir was at like 700 this weekend for Mega Evolutions, just for the gold Gardevoir. So let's see. Yeah, so Mega Gardevoir. Okay, so I mean, like we came down, right? So there's a $200 drop in the card. Nope, near mint 600, 660. Yeah, so I mean, not really. There's not really a drop. It's just expensive price point for the gold cards, and I mean, are we gonna? Is it gonna sustain itself, right? Because when you think about like Destined Rivals, you had Destined Rivals that the Mewtwo didn't sustain itself. It plummeted and then it restabilized and then came back up, right? So with the set being out a grand total of like 2.5 or 3 weeks, we're seeing a lot of market volatility in the product versus not, because people are still trying to think about like master setting and whatnot. Can't print enough for the current demand. Machines are constantly maxed out for schedule. That is true. That is true. But you also have to think about one of the theories is that they limit what is available, so it drives market price up. So they want market price to be higher than what it is, so this way they can. Yeah, I mean, you also have to worry about is, are people hoarding the product too? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's hard, man. I don't really know what the right thing is or what the wrong thing is. It's so hard because at any point the market could just come tumbling down on itself, and then we're just gonna be left with cardboard in our hands, right? And it's a genuine concern. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, Pokemon has outperformed the S&P 500 and like has like really good growth and really solid growth, but all of the with all of the grading companies being involved in like driving, because I mean, yeah, I don't know if you've seen like the poster, catch me little titles, but it's like, oh, CGC has more slabs graded than PSA. Yes, CGC probably has more slabs graded than PSA in the last two quarters or 3 quarters. But when you ask yourself why, because what they're doing is they have a lower price point to grade their cards. They're a faster turnaround time to grade their cards. So all the Whatnot streamers send their cards to CGC. They get graded really quick. They come back and they sell on Whatnot. But then you're left with really cheap slabs with no reputable or like no rapport in regards to quality and for quality control on them. And then you have that. And then on the flip side, you have all these people that are saying that these PSA slabs can be easily cracked, which I'm not doubting that either, right? But at the same time, the one thing PSA has over everybody else is that you can take them to GameStop and sell them for cash, whereas CGC, especially like your CGC Pristines, they're good cards, but they don't have as good of a market liquidity as your PSAs. And then on the outliers, you have Beckett with low population black labels that just kind of leave you high and dry until you find the right buyer. So it's like between printing and grading, what's the right move for cards? And then you also have people that are getting gold Mega Charizards in Mega Evolutions packs because there's print errors. It's like, is that intentional or is that accidental? I personally believe liquidity is king as well. But if you're not on Whatnot, then the only way you can really move slabs is if you have PSA or black labels of ponchos and stuff like that. But even then, those have to have the right market to go to the right person, if that makes sense. Like, you can't just bring them to a local show and be like, oh, here's a Beckett Black Label Poncho Pikachu that I want $32,000 for. Like, at a local show around here especially, it's not going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. That's why I like raw cards, because people that are master setting or collecting that just want them in the binder, the conditioning, as long as it's near mint, right? It doesn't have to be completely centered or completely perfect. They just want really clean copies for their binder. I can cater to that better than, oh, I want this card to get graded and want it to come back at 10 so I can flip it for more cards. Because that's what people do. They go around, they buy raw cards, they look at what it grades in a 10, they send it in, get it graded, it comes back at 10, and then they flip it for a profit. So, but yeah. We did put if you guys are just tuning in, by the way, we did put a poll in our Discord to see if people wanted to do a value collection. So if you guys want to go vote on that in the Discord, you can. Yeah, I'm really pro raw for sure. I'm not like super excited about the whole grading thing. I like grading for my own like personal protection for cards, like when moving, right? Versus raw and like putting them on display in your house. It protects them, but overall, like longevity wise, like grading for me is, I always thought it was cool. Like, I always wanted to have slabs, but as a collector, why not just get the raw copy and put it in a binder? Because you're not putting it on display unless, because nobody's displaying a master set, right? That's my whole thought on it. But yeah, we did, like I said, completely like off topic what we were talking about. The poll is essentially to establish what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And then Wednesday we have our inventory update, and then we'll be live streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those thumbnails are already up on the YouTubes, by the way, for those that are just tuning in or watching this video after. What's up, Aiden? How are you doing this fantastic Monday? Value the binder stuff less than we do. Well, the thing is with the slab generation too, and I don't know if you've seen this, is that newer generation don't care about population. Right? Like, what am I using for my 2 cameras? I'm using a Razer, Kaiser, and an HD webcam. But I have another Razer that I'm actually going to probably switch out for the top camera here in the near future, because it just sits in my bag now. I'm glad that you're doing it, Aiden. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you saying hello. Yeah, so like for example, if you look at the Umbreon EX from Prismatic, specifically Terrestrial Festival, there's 42,000 copies graded in a 10, and it's like still going up in value versus not. You know what I mean? Like versus your older stuff cared more about population, so lower population and higher value. Now you have the Van Gogh Pikachu, which has like 42,000 copies in a PSA 10, not just overall graded, and it's still a $2,000 card. Happy you're out of school. Did you have a good day at school? Yeah. So, like, if you look back to older generation, yeah. Fall break, that's awesome. What grade are you in, Aiden? Yeah, and like that's why people are concerned about the Van Gogh's market, is because we're so used to low population cards going up through the moon versus low population cards. So, 9th? Awesome, dude. Congratulations, man. How long's your break for? But yeah, like, it's just hard to say. Oh, Aiden's probably got all the Pokemon plans. Depending on where he's located at, because what we found out over this weekend is that card shows are not as accessible to some around the world, unfortunately. Next Monday. Man, you got a whole week off for fall? That's awesome. I wish my schools did that. Jesus. My kids are homeschooled, so they get a break all the time. It was 2-week Christmas vacation. Just go over, play video games, have fun at the holidays. Then we became adults, and it all went away. And now here we are. It is Columbus Day. That is true. I had the day off as well from work, so that much I can't complain about. My sons did a little school project, little arts and crafts thing for Columbus Day. Pretty cool. My wife did it with them. She homeschooled them. But yeah. I love the Columbus scene in the Sopranos. Like Tuesday to Friday. But so they gave you the whole week then with the holiday. That's awesome. I've actually never watched The Sopranos, and I'm Italian, so I think I'm lacking in that aspect. But I heard it was a really good show. Had a lot of good consistency with it. Yeah, and from Jersey. That is also true. Yeah. Sopranos is a TV show that came out, I would say late 90s, early 2000s, and it was focused around a local mafia boss named Tony Soprano. And probably like 80s into the 90s, I think. And yeah, it was a very good show. Kind of like looked into that life. Now, a very old show would be like, you know, Bugs Bunny, Roadrunner, and Coyote. That's an old show. Or ancient. But we did come up with some cool giveaway ideas for this weekend. By the way, if for those that are just tuning in, so we'll be doing a giveaway Saturday and pulling winners Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, polls in the Discord for what we're doing tomorrow. Wednesday we'll be doing our inventory update, so going through what we got and picked up this weekend, and then getting ready to look at the market for what we're going to be looking for on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All 3 live streams will be, so live stream number 1 will be Friday. That'll start about 12:30 p.m. and go till 8 p.m. And then Saturday will go from 8:30 to 5, and then Sunday will go from 10 till 4. So all 3 days we'll be live streaming the event. Remember waking up Saturday mornings and watching Pokemon XY or Sun and Moon? Yep. I watched Pokemon like Indigo League or something like that when I was a kid. But I'm glad that generationally has still been a thing for kids watching Pokemon as a child, and like, you know, waking up and eating a bowl of cereal while Pokemon was going on, and you're like, who's that Pokemon? And you're like, it's Pikachu! Screaming at the television at 6 o'clock in the morning. Mom's all upset with you because they haven't had coffee yet. Yeah. Being an adult's great. Totally wouldn't go back and do anything this. Yeah, we finished the pack openings about 10-15 minutes ago, Aiden. But we'll be doing some market stuff tomorrow, looking at cards to purchase, and then going over inventories on Wednesday. But I mean, if you want to see something cool opened, take part in our stuff Saturday, and if we hit enough likes, we're gonna open up a pretty cool pack. We'll do it at the end of the show, so get to see that if you want to. So FCCLA trip tomorrow. All right, I don't know what that is. What is that? Educate us, Aiden, because I don't think I'm the only one that doesn't know what that is. I am curious. I'm a curious cat. Meow. Family, Career, College Leaders of America. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Where are you going? That's awesome. That sounds cool. It's like one of those like secret trips that you never knew about when you were in high school. Sounds like fun. Iowa. All right, and that is, or should I Google it? If I Google it, will I end up on a watch list? Oh, okay. You're just willingly going on a trip. You don't know where. I mean, it still sounds like fun. Remember when I was in high school, we went to different colleges and stuff like that. Okay, well, I'm gonna look it up then. What is KIOWA? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That sounds like fun, dude. That sounds like fun. Sorry that you missed the pack openings. Where is it? I believe it's a tribe of Native Americans. The town of Kiowa, Oklahoma, as the Kiowa tribe. There's also a town named Kiowa, Kansas, near the state line. Historically, the Kiowa people's territory extended across the Great Plains, including parts of the modern-day Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, and Texas. That's pretty cool. The more we learn. But with that being said, I ain't going to Kansas. Yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. That's just what Google says. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to be wrapping it up. Like I said, if you want to vote in our Discord as to what we're going to be doing tomorrow, you can go ahead and vote there. It'll be a value collection if you guys are interested in getting a nice little collection started for not a lot of money. We'll be looking at things at a reasonable price. But with that being said, I hope everybody has a fantastic, trash-tastic evening, y'all. Much loves, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Come stop in and say hello. Deuces, y'all. What is it called? What is what called? The Discord? The Discord link's on the channel if you want to jump in. Yeah, the Discord link's on the channel. If you go to, if you click on our channel, and then you go to the links, our Discord links on our link tree, you can jump in. Everybody's welcome. Come join the Trash Family Discord. All right, everybody. Much loves. Deuces.